The construction of the VAB required 65,000 cubic yards of concrete, 45,000 steel beams, 1 million steel bolts amounting to almost 100,000 tons of steel. Notice the flag painted on the outside of the VAB? It's the size of a 21-story building. The blue section alone is the size of an NBA basketball. Each star is 6 feet across, and each red and white stripe is wide enough for this bus to drive down. And the entire VAB? It's so huge that the Roman Colosseum would fit on the roof with room to spare for a parking lot. By volume, the VAB can fit 3.5 Empire State Buildings, and it would take 250 billion ping pong balls to fill it.
I'm going to turn up here and get you behind the VAB, give you kind of a backstage look. Later as we come out, we'll be on the front side. You get a good look at the flag, pictures if you like. We'll point out things over there for you on the way back. NASA has 2 crawler transporters, and they've moved every rocket and shuttle we ever launched here at the Space Center. They're both parked right here on the right, number 1 and number 2. We've got a video here that's going to give you a lot more information on these crawlers.
NASA is known for dreaming big, and big dreams require big equipment. I'm standing next to the Crawler Transporter, the largest self-powered land vehicle in the world. It was originally built in 1965 for the Apollo program, and has since been updated to accommodate the Space Shuttle and now NASA's SLS rocket. Weighing in at 6 million pounds and capable of lifting and hauling 18 million pounds, the Crawler is an engineering marvel, even without a rocket sitting on top of it. This thing has 2,750 horsepower V16 diesel engines that can carry the crawler up to a top speed of, wait for it, 1 mile per hour while carrying a rocket. Keep an eye out for the crawler as we approach this area. And remember, we are visiting a working spaceport, so while the crawler may not stay in one area for very long, it's bound to be out there somewhere. Now, let me introduce you to my friend, John Giles, the Crawler Project Manager.
I'm standing in front of Crawler Transporter number 2 at Kennedy Space Center. Crawler Transporter number 2 will be used for the SLS program to take the launch vehicle back and forth to the pad. We will begin by going underneath the mobile launcher. We'll pick it up, we'll take it over to the VAB. They'll then assemble the launch vehicle on top of the mobile launcher, and then we'll come back to the VAB. We'll slide underneath it again, we'll pick it up, we'll take it out to the pad, a trip of about 4.2 miles. It'll take us about 7 hours to get there. But during our trip to the launch pad, we'll roll over a specially prepared crawler way next to
I've been along at about a half a mile an hour, and that's most fuel efficiency. They get a big 32 feet per gallon of fuel. It does a great job for us. Waterway out of pretty good operation.
We're inside the VAB at level 26, 274 feet up. Now you can see behind us, right?
It's not just because astronauts like the beach. The warm weather provides opportunities for launches to occur year-round. Most importantly, the safest place to launch a rocket is over the ocean, away from populated areas. There is actually a scientific purpose for launching from it. Because we get a speed boost from the Earth's rotation. Imagine yourself riding a carousel. The further you are from the center, the faster you're traveling around the circle. Florida is closer to the Earth's equator, so launching from Florida is like riding closer to the outer edge of the carousel. We harness the extra speed from the Earth spinning on its axis to help slingshot rockets into space. When NASA was created, the land previously occupied by the United States Army, Navy, and Air Force became the Launch Operations Center, or LOC, and it was put under NASA's supervision. In 1963, President Lyndon B. Johnson called for the renaming of the LOC to honor the late President John F. Kennedy, who had challenged the nation to landing a man on the moon. To this day, it is still referred to as the John F. Kennedy Space Center, or KSC. powerful operational rocket in the world by a factor of 2. SpaceX made history in 2012 when it delivered their Dragon spacecraft into orbit to rendezvous with the International Space Station, making SpaceX the first commercial company to
And some of the Dragon capsules have been used more than once. But the Dragon capsule isn't the only hardware they reuse. Yes, I'm talking about reusable rockets. SpaceX expertly lands many of their rocket boosters after launch. Sometimes they land back here at Cape Canaveral, while others may land on an autonomous drone ship floating in the ocean. The ability to recover and reuse rocket boosters is one of the most exciting developments in the aerospace industry in recent years. This advance in rocket technology is helping to bring down the cost of launching payloads into space, allowing more and more
Put some amazing big rockets on this pad because it's a huge facility. And we're pretty excited about what this is going to bear for the future of SpaceX.
SpaceX is building a second launch site 41. Launch the Atlas V rocket there, and that's where Boeing will be launching their Starliner. Next pad down, pad 40, which we just passed earlier. That's where they're going to be launching that Falcon 9 Wednesday morning, afternoon rather. All the way at the far end, you have pad 37. Launch our Delta 4 and Delta 4 Heavies on sea turtle nest in there.
There's the ocean, eh?
You got 3 big tires up ahead, that's pad 39B. Where we're going to be launching the SLS or Space Launch System rocket. Taking these astronauts back to the moon.
so much for showing us around Launchpad 39B. So while Launchpad 39A has the pedigree of sending humans to the moon, you now know that Launchpad 39B has experience right here as NASA works towards crewed missions back to the moon and onto Mars. I can't wait.
Following the Apollo program, Launchpad 39B hosted 53 space shuttle missions. Today, the facility is a clean pad, meaning it does not house a permanent launch tower. That mobile launcher you saw earlier will be set here by the crawler transporter for SLS launches. During the refurbishment, 1.3 million feet, over 400,000 meters of copper cables were removed and replaced with 300,000 feet, 91,440 meters of fiber optic cable. The 3 lightning towers, each 600 feet, 183 meters high, taller than the VAB, were installed to provide protection from a lightning strike that could damage the rocket before launch. After all, Florida is the lightning capital of the United States. This launch pad is full of impressive features. The water tower over there holds 400,000 gallons, over 1.5 million liters of water. All of that water is dumped on the mobile launcher and inside the flame trenches in less than 30 seconds during a launch. That's roughly 1.1 million gallons per minute, fast enough to empty roughly 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools in 1 minute. The water not only cools off the launch pad and equipment, it helps suppress the incredibly powerful sound waves that could damage the spacecraft during liftoff.
Crawler brought the mobile launcher out here several weeks ago, set it on the pedestals. It's going to sit up there now while they check it over from bottom to top. Once they're satisfied that everything's working properly, Crawler will come back, pick it up, and take it back to the VAB. Back there, they'll stack the rocket on the platform right in front of the tower. When they finish, Crawler brings it back, sets it on the pedestals again, and it's ready to launch. They do plan to have the first unmanned test launch in the air by the end of 2020. We're looking forward to seeing that big rocket come rolling out of the VAB, and that's going to be quite a sight. So no danger of tipping that rocket off as they head up there. They usually leave out about midnight when they're bringing the rocket out. 6 to 8 hour trip out here, so by the time we open up in the morning, they already have the rocket out here on the pad. And
We're here in front of Space Shuttle Atlantic.
Very shortly the next year, the commercial crew program is going to begin sending astronauts to the ISS on American rockets for America. So, very bright future, and things are looking up again to us.
The International Space Station is something very important. Thank you.
on the tower, with the binoculars, see the pad, and show you the picture. Nobody here bringing the shuttle launch. It's a question of power. Several locations we do bring guests to see some of the smaller rockets that came from there. We'll be bringing 400 to 500 over here Wednesday afternoon to watch that Falcon 9 launch. It'll be about 3.4 miles right across the water to the land. Great spot to get out to launch. If you're interested how you get tickets, some of those views.
Thompson, the first female launch director. Charlie, can you tell us what does a launch director do?
Well, the launch director's job, it's really to look at how the team is proceeding with the launch countdown. Is there things that we should be doing that we're not? Are we on schedule? Are there steps that we need to be taking? It's really to kind of stand back and take that big picture look at launch. And the folks that are on the floor, the team of engineers that are in the firing room, they have a very tough job on launch day, and that's to evaluate the ground and the flight systems and ensure that they're ready for T0 or liftoff.
What does it mean to you to be the launch director of this very important mission in flight?
To be part of an inaugural launch team is something amazing, really, and to be part of bringing a new capability to America's space program with the SLS rocket and the Orion spacecraft, and sending them on this mission known as E1 is pretty incredible.
And what is your goal leading up to that big launch?
So leading up to launch, it's not all about that launch day. It's also about ensuring that our ground systems are ready, all of the capabilities that we need for launch. It's testing them and ensuring that they're ready for launch day as well. And so it's about getting the people ready, getting the team ready, getting our paper procedures, refining launch countdown, ensuring that all of that critical work fits together in the most effective and optimal way.
Charlie, thank you so much for teaching us all about what a launch director does and the important work that's being done here at LCC.
It's my pleasure, and I hope all of our guests enjoy your day and exploring the visitor complex and learning about NASA's rich history and also the exciting plans that we have ahead.
Setting up on the roof over here on the left side of the Launch Control Center. It's where the astronauts and media family is going to be. They watch their loved ones when they launch them into space from there. They originally watched from the press side over here, but when the Challenger disaster occurred, the press had the family surrounded in there with microphones, cameras, and questions. So to avoid that in the future, bring them here and they can watch about this stuff. And we get a lot of media here to see the launches and broadcasts. It was as close as anybody's allowed to the pad on that launch. 3.5 miles to pad 8, 4 miles to pad 8. Early video talked about a launch report system. Little rocket up ahead, and they bounce on top of the Orion capsule. They have a problem with a big rocket when they launch. That'll fire, lift the capsule of the astronauts a mile high, and first them safely down. You got your white room. Fits up against the opening of the capsule, and the astronauts enter through there. They'll have them get in the capsule ready to launch. That little yellow vehicle, I guess, got parked at the pad. Emergency comes up before launch. Astronauts will get in that vehicle and drive away. They painted a life-size portion of the flag here. The stars and stripes here are the same as the ones you see on the bus. Down at the end of the street, that's a picture of the Starliner. That's where NASA is building that, that's where Boeing is building that capsule. We're going to head on down here to the Saturn Class Center now. Another video here to give you an introduction.
Wait there.
Even though rockets often launch from Kennedy Space Center, astronauts have not traveled to space from the United States since the last shuttle mission in 2011. NASA's Commercial Crew program is bringing human spaceflight back to American soil. In 2018, NASA announced the astronauts who will fly these historic missions. For the first time, astronauts will arrive to the International Space Station aboard spacecraft developed by private companies. Boeing and SpaceX have been working closely with NASA to each design their own spacecraft to transport astronauts. In March 2019, SpaceX launched Demonstration Mission 1, the first uncrewed test flight of the Crew Dragon. The capsule was outfitted with Ripley, an anthropomorphic test device, or TESDA, designed to the space.